Good morning, everyone. So, our today's topic is assessment center method. So, it is one of the method of evaluating performance. In this series, we are talking about the methods and techniques involved in performance appraisal in an organization. So, in that series, one of the method is known as assessment center method. See, the concept of assessment center was introduced back in 1930 by German army, but it has been uh, tailored in such a way that it is fitting into current scenario of the business as well. And if we talk about the assessment center method, it basically enables employees to get a clear picture of how other observes them and the impact of his performance on others performance, and is side by side how, what is the opportunity he is having in for the future. So the main advantage of this method is that it will only not only access an individual's existing performance, but also it helps in predicting the future job performance of an employee as well. So the during assessment center method, employees are asked to take part in certain simulation exercise like in basket exercise, informal discussions, fact finding exercises, decision making problems, role play, and other exercises to ensure the success in the role, and uh, to solve the problems given in that particular decision making problem or the role playing method. But the major drawback is of that particular method, that means assessment center method, that it is very timely, that costly and time taking affair, and it is also very much hard to evaluate an individual. If we talk about the stages involved in assessment center method, we can see that there are three steps. First step is known as pre-assessment step. So in this step, online objective of reviews need to be done, finding out the competencies and the review of that particular competencies need to be made. uh, the managers or the evaluators need to design a simulation exercise for particular employee to perform. uh, then they need to choose a rating method by which they can rate the employee for performance appraisal. Second, then we move on to, these are the preparations which we need to done in advance of assessment center method. Now we move on to the during assessment step. So in this step, the evaluator need to explain the purpose and the policy of that particular appraisal. They need to use a competency exercise matrix so that they can evaluate different competencies of an individual by applying one or two methods only. uh, Third, they need to conduct exercise and discussions. So whatever exercise has been chosen in the pre-assessment state, that need to be conducted in during assessment stage. And then they need to note down the strength and weaknesses of each employee when they are performing that particular assessment model. Then we move on to the third stage of assessment, which is post assessment. So in post assessment, the evaluator need to collect feedback from reviewers. That means there could be one or two or more reviewers. So the main evaluator need to collect the feedback from of all the examiners. Then they need to evaluate the validity of result. If there is any correction need to be done, such corrections need to be done as well. Then they need to share feedback with the employees. This is very much important stage where we need to communicate the results of the assessment center method of performance appraisal to the employees. This should be done individually. That means one-on-one interaction need to be done to communicate the feedback of the employee to them. And then on the basis of that feedback, if there is a need of training which is required, so such kind of training need to be arranged for that particular employee. So this is the method of assessment center, and this involve in 3 stages. And if we talk about the advantages of assessment center, so there are various advantages. uh, uh, See, we have talked about the disadvantage with that it is a time taking and costly affair, but there are advantages also. It can enhance the participants knowledge, boost the thought process of an individual, and analytical ability can be enhanced. It can be tailored to the different roles and competencies, because it is a very much flexible kind of model which is followed for the performance appraisal. And it also offers insight of employees personality traits also. That means when it comes to a situation which is like real life situation, how they perform, how they if, whether they are doing solving a problem ethically or unethically, they are tolerant or not, they have problem solving skills or not. So such assessment center method is very much ideal when it comes to manufacturing organization or service based organizations, educational organizations. Now we need to talk about the guideline to implement assessment center practices. So there are since it is a complex method to evaluate employees performance, so there are certain guidelines which need to be follow when it comes to assessing employees with the help of assessment center practices. So the guidelines are as follows, that we need to use job analysis to determine component of effective performance. See, on the basis of job analysis, one can find that what kind of activities need to be done under assessment center method to evaluate effectively the performance of the employee. We need to identify the performance matrix that can be measured using assessment center. We need to classify meaningful and relevant candidate behavior in the assessment process, because this method can be used to assess the behavioral aspect of employee as well. We need to find assessment technique that can be ideally elect the ideal behavior information. It need to spot assessor and assessee excluding immediate supervisor, because if there is an involvement of immediate supervisor, so the performance or the behavior of employee can be varied. We need to maintain a system of performance record for each candidate, so we need to prepare record for each and individual candidate for to share their feedback. We need to review records and reward the employee by providing training accordingly. So on the basis of that review records, the employees are provided with the rewards, as well as if there is a need of training, they need to provide such kind of trainings as well. So this is all about assessment center method of performance appraisal. This is it for the day. Thank you so much.